The DSTV Premiership is back up and running with a KwaZulu-Natal derby front and centre on the opening weekend as Royal AM christened their new home with a visit from coastal foes Amazulu. Well, a very warm welcome to one and all from KZN's capital, Pietermaritzburg, and the beloved Harry Gwala Stadium, now clad in the gold and black of Royal AM, whose origins actually have ties to this very venue, the old haunt of its predecessor, Royal Eagles. Just seizes upon it. Stab through for Quem. Still Quem. And Monle Mpoto has done tremendously well to dive at his feet and prevent him from pulling the trigger.
What a pass from Joosten to the outside of the foot. He sees that run early coming from Quem on the shoulder of the last defender. He does well to turn him inside out, but take a shot a little bit earlier. He wanted to go around the goalkeeper, but important touch coming from Mpoto.
Maduka not quite happy with what he thought was a foul right in front of his technical area. It allowed Amazulu to then get forward.
Looking better in position, that is Amazulu. Look at Brooks linking up the play. That's what you want to see more of.
Now Quem pulls the trigger. And as always, drifting wide of the mark.
That's what you want. Brooks playing in that 8th position, get in between the lines, be able to receive, link up the play. That is Brooks. He turns and he finds that pass to try and get it to Quem. But I thought that Kakane was making a late run on the right-hand side. There he is on the right of your picture. But as a striker in that position, you have been starved of the ball. If you get an opportunity like that, you're going to turn and shoot. Nothing wrong with what Quem did.
Maritzburg United 3-2 in 2010. Draw that got in their opener in a KZN derby came against Arrows well over 2 decades ago as Matupu has a chance to turn.
I must say I've been really impressed about how Royal AM look after the ball. He starts on the right, they rotate it to the middle, they come to the left, they are looking for that outlet, the ball to Matupu, holds the ball up well, and in that instance, good block coming from Mubara, but they're starting to find him. They're starting to find him a little bit often now, that is Matupu.
Oh. Bit of misfortune. So it'll be an indirect free kick. So that's the thing, if someone creates an angle for him, perhaps knocking it slightly
even
further to the left.
Look at where Brooks is standing. Look at where Brooks is standing, but he's moving into the crowd now. I thought you
Oh, Malepe has dragged this horribly wide of goal. Great opportunity for Amazulu, and that indirect free kick not well executed at all.
At least hit targets.
Remaining. Amazulu did play to a 0-0 draw in their opening match last season. Still alive for Royal AM. Not effectively cleared by the visitors. Oh! That is a superb save from Velimota to keep things level.
Delightful ball by Tikas. He met at the highest point by Matupu. A good reflex save coming from Moto. A good feet movement to be able to retreat and tip it over the bar. It even got the chairman off the bench.
That was a lovely header from Matupu. there is the final whistle. So the first goalless draw of the season comes at the Harry Gwala Stadium. It's all square between Royal AM and Amazulu. John Maduka, Pablo Franco Martin.
Alongside me now, the home coach, that is Coach John Maduka. Coach, what did you make of the first hit out of the season?
Very tight game. It's normal, you know, it's the first game of the season. Players, you don't want to make mistakes, you don't want to open up. So you try, you know, to make sure that you play safe. The game itself, I think defensively we did very, very well. Build up, okay, you know, going to the middle third. From middle third going forward, I think in the final third, that's where we lacked. I think we were not creative enough. But like I said, it's a first game. You always try to be very, very cautious. You don't want to make mistakes. And we're happy for a point.
On a positive note, you do get a clean sheet from Mondli as well. But you do mention as well that going forward, things didn't quite combine as well as you'd have liked them to. How do you change that? How do you build on that going into your game at Orlando Pirates next week?
It's all about, you know, us, you know, work on those aspects of the game that, you know, for us, you know, we can use the ball well, but, you know, we have to break the line of the opposition. We have to make sure that, you know, we create spaces whenever we go wide. We must be able to put the ball in the box, and we must have people in the box making runs. But like I said, you know, a first game, it's always tricky. You try to play cautious so that, you know, you don't make mistakes. But otherwise, I think we are happy with the points.
All the best for next week, Coach.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Coach John Maduka saying at the very least happy with the point here at the Harry Gwala Stadium as they start now to look ahead to their clash against the Buccaneers next week. Alongside me now, Coach Pablo Franco Martin. Coach, first game out the way, however, a point. Fair result, you think?
Yeah, I think both teams had their moments during the game. I think in the first half we dominated more, or at least the kind of game that we wanted to play. And from there, in the second half, it's true that especially in the last minutes we suffered, but we were also capable of creating clear chances to score. So I think the result is fair enough.
Yeah, I want to talk about the chances that you speak about to score, because at the end it doesn't seem like both keepers had too much to do. What areas do you feel that at this early stage of the season Amazulu still need to work on?
Now, we need to improve everything. But it's true that from the very beginning, in these 4 weeks I'm here, the team at least is doing much better defensively. I think in terms of discipline, attitude, values, the foundations we want for this team compared to last season, we are growing too much. You can see the commitment of the players. You can see how hard they work today to get this point. And from there, of course, we are saying for a long time that we are lacking of quality in the last third. Today, we had many open situations, counter-attacks, advantageous situations, 2 against 1, 3 against 2. Our decision-making and our accuracy is not good enough still to win these games. But from there, you know, it's a point. Last season, out of 8 games, Amazulu got just 4 draws in derbies. This is the first game of the season. We have 1 point. That means that we are getting double points right now in terms of average than last season. Also, our circumstances, I think, were not the ideal ones because we were missing players due to suspensions, due to injuries. Last night, we figured it out that 1 player who is going to be part of the first 11 cannot play. So from there, I think we need to be happy, not too happy, but happy with this point, and from there, keep growing.
Before I let you go, of the players that did play, we saw a couple of debutants. Wade Eustace standing next to us. What did you make of his performance? You also saw Rowan Human come on and really make an impact in the second half.
I think the new guys are here because they can add a lot of value to this team. Some in terms of experience and in terms of intensity, some in terms of quality. I think these guys is what they are giving us. The problem is that, for example, with Human, he didn't have any precision. I would love to play him from the very beginning, but he's with us just for a week. He played some minutes in a friendly game, not enough to start the game today. But I hope he's getting fitter and fitter, because we are going to need him. He can make the difference. You know the quality of these guys. For Wade is different. He's a beast, so he doesn't need a precision. You can play him from day one, and he's playing 90 minutes, and after the game he's going to keep running. So I like his energy, and also his great attitude and what he's bringing to the team as a human being.
Thank you very much for your time, Coach. All the best on Wednesday.
Thank you so much.